Massive, this is GFLaserable from GamerFusion.com. What is going on, guys? And boy, am I super duper excited today, guys, because we have tons and tons of information of Rise of Iron, guys. As we get closer to Gamescom and closer to September, we are getting loads of information. If you guys recall, Game Informer does this thing every single time a new big DLC happens on Destiny. They go ahead and throughout the month, they bring out new information, new videos, new stuff of what we could expect of Rise of Iron. But do I have a lot of information for you guys, so do expect your inboxes to be full this entire week. I have so much to cover, it's surreal, guys. I'm probably even going to take a day off work just to make enough videos for you guys, so you guys can stay up to date to all things Rise of Iron, so you know when you guys go to get Rise of Iron, you guys are going to be fully prepared for what's coming ahead of the road. So if you guys want to stay up to date to all things Rise of Iron, go ahead, guys, and hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get this video to 200 likes, fellas. Let's go ahead and shoot high for that so we could get everybody engaged and happy, get new players coming, get old players coming back to Rise of Iron. One thing I do want to let you guys know that make sure you guys have your subscription inbox checked on your mobile device and also on YouTube, just so you guys can be one of the first people to actually make a comment on the video, or one of the first persons to be updated when new content arrives in the channel. So without further ado, fellas, let's go ahead and jump right on it. So first and foremost, this is the cover for Game Informer. Tell me if it doesn't look amazing, guys. We have all three characters on top of a mountaintop, and all of them are wearing the new Iron Lord gear. So guys, as you know, there's definitely going to be different types of gear sets, like I believe like 10 in total within Rise of Iron, but this one right here in particular is the Iron Lord gear. The Iron Lord gear is going to be obtained in a separate manner, and I'll cover that in a different video, and this is what the gear will look like. And do keep in mind, this is not Iron Banner gear, this is Iron Lord gear. Totally different, guys, and a new looking gear. Let me know, out of all the three, which one is your favorite, which one do you like the most, and which one stands out to you guys the most. Also, the weapons they're wielding are very interesting. Now, do keep in mind, this is kind of not, in-game picture, but this is mostly a concept art drawn, but we can get a best idea of what they will look like. Apart from that, in Rise of Iron, we're going to get new weapons, new armor sets. Like I said, there's going to be tons of armor sets, which I'll make a separate video about that, kind of going into detail on how many armor sets we're going to be getting and how big the expansion is going to be based on armor and customization. We're also getting a new area of space called Archon's Forge. This new area of space is going to be very interesting, guys, and something we're going to want to go ahead and keep our eyes on. We're also going to be getting a new PvP mode with a new PvP customization. So do keep that in mind. I'll go ahead and make a separate video covering the PvP aspect of the game as well. In the trailer, we're able to see a little bit of gameplay of this new game mode. You see two sets of engrams dropping, a red and a blue one. What this could be, there's a lot of speculation going around, but like I said, I will be making a different video talking about that and going in depth on the Crucible mode. Next up, we have the name of the raid. The raid will be called Wrath of the Machine. So if you guys recall, in the first trailer, we saw a big, a bulldozer, or one of those some Bowie, like with throwing stuff. It's gonna be interesting because in Destiny we haven't really fought a machine. It's been mostly I mean, a temple you could probably consider a machine, but it hasn't been like like a structural machine. So it's gonna be really interesting, this raid. Of course, we could expect a jumping puzzle. We could probably expect some rockets, some machine guns being shot at us as we traverse through the raid. So I'm really excited for the raid. Like I said, I will also be making a separate video covering the raid, when it will be released, how fast do you have to get to level up, and going into a few more details regarding the raid. There is also a new Horde mode that's going to be available. Now, I don't know if entirely it's going to be called a Horde mode, but you're also able to see this in the trailer. It's going to be very interesting how this Horde mode will work. We see a little bit of a glimpse of the players playing it, but it's just going to be quite interesting of what you're able to obtain. Is it going to be kind of like Prison of the Elders, or is it going to be more like something you go and like kind of what we have now, where we get artifacts when we summon the relics. So it's going to be very interesting to find out how this game mode will work. And speaking of artifacts, there's going to be a total of 8 new artifacts, which are going to be very, very interesting. I'll have a separate video uploaded today going in depth of this artifacts, because there is so much interesting stuff to divulge about the artifacts, and I am super excited that they're finally going to be getting used in game, and they're not just going to be some random thing you just you have just to get stats. So really, really cool about that. We also learned that the light level will be increased to 385 and go all the way to 400. Like I said, I will also be making a separate video kind of going in all that stuff in detail. But I just wanted to get this video out there, kind of cover all the little snippets that we know so far. But do expect your inbox to be packed today, guys, with loads of information. I have so much to cover, and I want to share with you guys because I want you guys not only to be informed, but be prepared for when Rise of Iron comes this September the 20th. I hope this video was helpful and informative and gets you pumped up and excited, guys, because I am for the new Destiny DLC. And if you guys want to stay up to date to everything that has to do with Rise of Iron, want to be the first to find out stuff, want to be the first to know, and want to be the cool kid, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and drop a comment and a like. Don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.